down with comedians in the wake of the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock debacle. You know, a lot of people saying, man, that's part of the game with comedy. And truly, comedy is offensive. I always say that, man. But we're going to get into this. If you're catching this on the playback, excuse me, you might want to skip ahead a little bit. I'll try to throw a timestamp for y'all before things get going. We're just going to wait a brief moment. But T.I., man, which I believe I heard before T.I. was doing some stand-up. I think that's what happened here was T.I. did like some stage time. Or maybe it wasn't comedy. I believe it was. And this girl comic, female comic, Lauren Knight, which I ain't really familiar with her. Comment if you are. She went in on T.I., said some things. He ain't like it. And he went off. So just hang tight one moment. If not, we'll commence the show. It's crazy though, man. I remember seeing, man, how long ago was it? Some time back, there was a situation where someone, you know what I'm saying, attempted to go on stage or something like that. And I forget who it was, but it was like a veteran comic was saying, shame on the security, right? But in these situations, it's different because, like, it's Will Smith, it's another celebrity. It's T.I., it's another celebrity who actually just was on stage. So things are different. It's not like it's just someone coming up out the crowd whiling out, you know what I mean? But fuck it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Evidence because there was no crime. There is nothing to charge me for. Or no, shut the fuck up for a second. Hey, listen. No. As many times as you jump on that shit, I'm gonna check your mom as long as it takes. When you stop talking about it, when you stop playing with me and mine, I'ma stop saying something. Ain't no motherfucking case, ain't never been no motherfucking case, cause I ain't did nothing wrong, and my wife ain't did nothing wrong. And if you keep on playing with me, nigga, I'm gonna continue to confront you publicly, verbally. She Harlem shaking up there.
First of all, happy Award Day. We've never had a forum on crime. T.I.'s innocent. I truly believe.
So you heard her. She's talking about T.I.'s innocent. What she say? We never had a forum before, but she made a joke about the allegations against T.I. And jump in the comments, man, if you catch this. Smash that like. I see we got someone in here, but jump in the comments if you catch this. Let me know what you think about the whole T.I. situation. Till this day, no charges have come up, but she made a joke about it, and Tip just went off. So, you know, there goes that whole thing again about comedy being offensive. You know, should Ti just been able to take the joke? You seen she wasn't taking him serious. She was Harlem shaking and all that when he was talking.
For him, there is no charge. I don't want to hear none of that. Don't play with me about that. I haven't put his hey. Don't play with me about that. I'm not. The one thing I am is a comedian. I'm not playing with you. See, now you're getting misunderstood. This is not a rap battle. This is not that. This is a motherfucking comedy show. And be clear, if I want to make jokes about something, I'll make jokes about something. Absolutely. And no, you're not going to tell me to shut the fuck up and hide. This is my be very clear. This is my no way.
Damn, you seen the way he took that mic with some force. She got another mic though. Damn, y'all seen that? He snatched that mic, but she had another one. But he clearly is like
Don't play about that. Don't joke about that. And she's like, yo, I didn't even say you did it, but I'm making a joke. There's more.
We don't come on stage to disenfranchise nobody or to shit on nobody, especially no black people. So y'all won't put that on my body. On God. Y'all won't put that on my motherfucking body. I love this art form. I love this craft. And I'm gonna say what the nah, get the out of my face. I'm gonna say what the I wanna say. Here's the reality. Doing comedy. Whatever the is going on, y'all see some shit out and go viral. Guess what? For comedy, it's up for grabs, and nobody is excluded from that. And I love Ti. I love Ti. Somebody play out Ellie. This I love you too. I know we gonna have heated conversations. Y'all don't ever get it twisted. This some hey, this some for us. Let's have these conversations. Not in my comedy show.
Tip's still waiting right there, like, say something else. You heard her, though. She's like, no one's excluded from the jokes. Anyone can get the jokes. It is what it is. Well, hold on. She addressed this today. She addressed this today. I'm going to pull it up for y'all. Um, she's making some other claims now about T.I. Hold up. All right. So here's what she said today about it, about why it even went there. She's claiming T.I. some issues going on before she even made the joke that he went off about.
So I'm gonna explain this one time. This is about what happened at One Night Only at our bar on Edgewood with myself and Ti. Ti came to the show. It's about over anyway. It's an open mic. He comes. He does like 30 minutes. Now, after he gets off stage, I'm going to the next shit. I'm hosting. I'm talking about marriage shit. He keeps cutting me off, telling me to shut the fuck up, calling me all kind of bitches, heckling me. So I'm like, all right, come on, stop playing with me. Like, it's crazy. You keep going, and I can't say nothing to you. He then starts yelling about how I need to take my wig off multiple times. Take your wig off right now. Cutting me off. Take your wig off right now. Because a lot of y'all are saying I took a cheap shot. This nigga was literally going on and on harassing me. I don't know why my eyes are hazel. That shit is really ugly. But anyway, I said I'll take my wig off when you speak on the allegations. Nobody was tight except for him. Nobody ever called him a rapist. I responded to him telling me in a room full of people to rip my wig off and made a joke just like he did. So if you got a problem with it, not mine. So I'm gonna explain this one time. This is
And there's more. All right, so there's more. I think T.I. had something to say about it too.
Where the shit got twisted. Never called you out your name. Never called you a bitch. You give me a video where I called you a bitch, I give you $1 million. Where I call you a bitch at? Where did I call you a bitch? I never called you no bitch. You see where the shit got twisted. Never called you out.
Damn. Yo, he definitely owe $1 million, right? See, it went from something simple that should have got squashed and settled to this man using his platform to lie on me to justify some BS. Everybody is tripping. I just want to do comedy. Trouble Man 31, run me my million. We ended on a positive note. Now you lying and saying ish to weaponize your fan base, and that I'm not here for. I don't give a fuck about how y'all feel. I'm here for the truth. I'm getting death threats and harassed because dude wanna lie. That's lame as hell. This shit is aggy, and most importantly, I have no reason to lie. Oh, by the way, $ LK comedy. I'm serious. Mad dangerous. The wizard says this dude just don't know when to stop. Yeah, he sure did call her a bitch though. He was frontin', huh? Yo, smash that like. Who we got in here, man? Yo, this is crazy. We got more stand-up comedian drama, guys. More stand-up comedian drama. Yo, Tip is a hothead though, right? Like I'm not even fully up. I'm just going by what we seen here. But I'm agree with her on one thing, right? And whether people think that's right or wrong, if you are someone like Ti with that type of ish, you know what I mean, with the allegations and all that, even if most people feel they are some old made up fluffery, right? If um if you go to a comedy jump off, it's probably there's a chance that could get mentioned. I want to see what Ti comedy game like too.
This one time, this is about what happened at One Night Only at our bar on Edgewood with myself and Ti. Ti came to the show. It's about over anyway. It's an open mic. He comes. He does like 30 minutes. Now, after he gets off stage, I'm going to the next shit. I'm hosting. I'm talking about marriage shit. He keeps cutting me off, telling me to shut the fuck up, calling me all kind of bitches, heckling me. So I'm like, all right, come on, stop playing with me. Like, it's crazy. You keep going, and I can't say nothing to you. He then starts yelling about how I need to take my wig off multiple times. Take your wig off right now. Cutting me off. Take your wig off right now. Because a lot of y'all are saying I took a cheap shot. This nigga was literally going on and on harassing me. I don't know why my eyes turn hazel. That shit is really ugly. But anyway, I said, I'll take my wig off when you speak on the allegations. Nobody was tight except for him. Nobody ever called him a rapist. I responded to him telling me in a room full of people to rip my wig off and made a joke just like he did. So if you got a problem with it, not mine. So I'm going to explain this one time. This is about what happened at
This shit crazy. What'd she say? Listen, you can't be a heckler and get mad when you get a response. I stand on what I said. I love comedy. Make sure you got the whole story before you believe just anything. Make sure you're at our bar ATL every Monday night though. I don't know, man. This is crazy, man. Ti stay wrapped up in some shit, man. Real talk, he really does, man. He really was calling her a bitch. So.
Out your name. Never called you a bitch. You give me a video where I called you a bitch, I give you $1 million. Where I call you a bitch at? Where did I call you a bitch? I never called you no bitch. You see where the shit got twisted? Never called you out your name. Never called you a bitch. You give me a video.
Shit been all bad for T.I. over the past couple years, man. The pump and dump scan, the restaurant closing. He didn't pay none of his employees. I know a lot of people probably feel that one, man. Anyone who happened to catch this on the playback. You ever work somewhere and they close the doors and you ain't get paid? Or they didn't even close the doors. You just didn't get paid. Some fly by night type ish. That's what happened to like almost 90% of the staff at T.I.'s restaurant. Hey, what's good, Lon Line? What the hell? My shit's trying to log into devices and shit. Nah, man, just blogging on this situation. You seen this shit with Tip? He got all mad as hell at yeah, old girl. I was saying it's more comedian drama. You know what I mean? Like we just seen it with Will Smith, Chris Rock, that whole jump off. Now we got T.I. going off on stage. What's good with you though, bro? I know I keep saying it, man. We got to get back to these lives. I tapped into Jay Millie's live last night, but it ended up cutting it. Like I don't know. I was having problems off the rip. My Pelicans made the play in after starting the season 3-16. Yo, let's pull that up. Hold on. I want to see about the play-ins. Hold up, bro. Don't go nowhere. Hey, what's good, man? What's good, Micah the comedian? Yo, Lon, this shit's glitching on me again. I can't even go pull it up. I want to see what Micah was saying. Micah the comedian, were you the same? Or I believe it was another comedian was commenting on one of a recent video I did. But it's cool to hear from, you know what I'm saying, someone who is a part of that world. You know, like you got to be able to dish it out and take it, right? Let's see what Micah says. Micah says, from a stand-up comics perspective, T.I. was heckling her. If he wants to try his hand at stand-up, he needs to know the rules. Yo, I want to see his stand-up uh, routine. They said he did 30 minutes. Okay, this is your first time. Thank you, sir. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, there was regarding the Chris Rock Will Smith situation. As you know, that's been like in the headlines every day. There was a stand-up comedian who was commenting, and their name was like some like how yours is Micah the comedian. Theirs was like such and such the comedian also. But yeah, thank you, man. Yo, smash that like for me. Do me that solid. Sub to the channel. We're all about tapping in here or hearing what the people got to say. He probably got help too because he's cool with a stand up comic. Who does he fluck with? Like who does he rock with from the stand up world? Um, yeah, bro. But yeah, they said he did a 30-minute. Like that's a lot of time for someone to get who's new to the game, right? Like when you're new, don't you normally only get like 5, 10 minutes? Yo, you ever seen that show Crashing? Duval, that's right, Duval. You ever seen that show Crashing though? Um, there's one part where the guy says, "Yo, I'm giving you five 5 minutes. Treat it like it's three." Is when the guy's new to the game. He said, "I'm giving you five. Treat it like it's three." I've always wanted to try stand up, but you know what? I haven't even been focused lately. You know what I mean? Oh wait, here. Oh no. So this is actually. I got now that I got you here. Their name wasn't such and such the comedian. This is actually it is. This is Comics of Tomorrow. Oh no, I think this is you right here, actually, Micah. The only thing that is needed from Chris Rock is to keep working. Chris didn't put this in motion at all. If we really gonna keep it 100, there was nothing for Will to defend before they even on the red carpet. Will and Jada were interviewed. No, no, you're good, bro. Don't apologize. Like everyone's been making videos on this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you've been joining the discussion a lot, being that you come from that world. Like, you ain't got nothing to apologize. It's an honest mistake. But yeah, no. See, there was another dude up here too, Comics of Tomorrow, who was commenting though. But yeah, I like what you said here though, right? Where you said, before he even got on the red carpet, Will and Jada were interviewed, and an entanglement comment was mentioned. They laughed. Regina Hall cracked a joke and mentioned Will and Jada, and they laughed. Chris could have cracked the joke in the same vein, but didn't. So there you have it right there, right? Like he could have been on that type of time, but he did a GI Jane joke without knowing her situation. Yeah, welcome to the coffee talk. Uh, yeah, nah, stand up comedy is like, you know, my whole game's been off. Like even like right now when I'm doing this live, where I've just been doing my commentary, like, like y'all know how it is in life. No matter what you're doing, wherever you're at in life, like if you ain't on your game, you ain't on your game. Not that I'm like totally off my game, but I'm not saying I feel I could kill it in stand up comedy, but I feel I could get up there and deliver something legit. But I just have to be really focused. There was a point in time I was like writing down material to try to, you know, put a little routine together or whatever, but I lost them. I lost them notes. I always try to write down good ideas, man. Do y'all do that? I always try to write down good ideas. Yo, we can talk, Micah. Yeah, no, we can definitely chop it up. When we're live this way, it's a little more difficult, but when we go live another way, it's as easy as a couple clicks of a couple buttons. You know what I mean? Like that's it. And I'm going to be going live that way more often. You know what I mean? Um, Most def. That's what we're definitely trying to get back to with the live streams. Trying to do them 3, 4 nights a week. I just been not on my A game lately. What this guy say? That was a whack ass comment by Whack. That's what comedians go there to do, to make some boring event alive. Yeah, like I, I always keep saying, man, in this PC culture, I don't know that comedy can I don't know, man. Like I say, I was just saying that the other day. Like this new PC era is definitely not for comedy at all. And then I say things like, man, I wonder what it'll be like in 10 years. But no matter what, the crowd's going to comedy. I feel like they know what time it is. You know what I mean? Yo, but I was like, so I feel like there's always going to be true comedy fans out there where ish won't die off. You know what I mean? But I was surprised they let Ti be on the stage like that. Like he was real comfortable snatching the mic from her and all that. Keeping it a buck, man. Aside from this situation, Ti kind of seems like I don't know if I want to say an arrogant dude, but he seems to have a temper. Yeah, because he's Ti facts. Yo, who's your guy's favorite comics? I always mention I'm always curious to know if anyone knows of Artie Lang. You seen what I sent you, Coffee, about the gang roundup in El Salvador? I didn't, bro. I didn't. I'm definitely gonna though. I'm definitely gonna check that thing out. I'm mad as hell this is glitching. I can't even really check on nothing, Lonnie, the way man, I tell you. Man, but T.I. swung on Floyd. Yeah, man, that was crazy to me. I couldn't believe that. I could not believe that. Like, I thought it was all cap. And then we even really seen there was a video. Bernie Mac, David Arnold, Ray Lapowski, Dion Cole, Patrice O'Neill, and myself. I was yo, did you ever mess with George Carlin at all? George Carlin was crazy, man. Man, Bernie Mac, R.I.P. Bernie Mac. It's so crazy too with comics, right? Like the average movie fan, like who someone who watches movies, they'll see a stand-up comic and they'll say, "Oh yeah, that person's funny," but they don't really get a true idea of what they're how funny they are. Like you gotta check the stand-up. Like it's always kind of wild to see acting and then stand-up. You know what I mean? Two totally different worlds. Like so different. But then some comedians become more known for acting, movie roles, or they get a sitcom. Remember when mad comedians used to get sitcoms? Like I forgot to mention Chappelle. No doubt the greats don't need to be named all the time. Chappelle killing him softly was my favorite of my teens. I've seen Dave, Hart, Cat, and Tucker live. Um, who else got Martin Lawrence? He had a show. What was his name too? George. What's the Mexican's dude's name? George Lopez. He had a show. Man, I can't think of that one dude, man, that had a show. Micah, I'm sure, or Lon, you probably know too. Remember the guy that just had a show? The show might still be on, and Jess Hilarious is on the show with him. I can't think of that guy's name. Oh, what about Hannibal Burris? Y'all like Hannibal Burris? That's still crazy to me. They say the whole situation with Bill Cosby got started from a Hannibal Burris joke. I think I will check apps off this year. Rel, that's who it is. Rel, yeah. Remember Rel? Like I watched the show, but I don't know, man. Like, how do you feel about that as a comic? Is that something comedians want, or is that something they more? It's like for the money, or because I don't know. I feel like they can't like me. I could be wrong, but I feel like having a sitcom on a network. I feel like I don't know if they creatively, if you're restricted a lot on what you can delve into. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, who did he steal jokes from again? Lon. Mind Demencia. You have to do more than stand up. You need to do things connected to stand up. No doubt. Yo, you got a lot of stuff up on your page? Um, Micah, you got like if I click on your thing, do you got a lot of stuff up on your page? Do you mind if I play some while we're in here kicking it? Is that cool with you? Oh yeah, yo, I was hearing people talking about that. How like a lot of comedians were getting pissed too because like during their routines, people in the crowd recording it. Joe Rogan ran up on him at the Comedy Store. Who'd he run up on? Yeah, but I heard about that. A lot of people stealing material, man. That's crazy. Andrew Schultz like was putting all his stuff up on YouTube, and man, now his career is really starting to flourish. Andrew Schultz. Oh, Rogan ran up on Mencia, Carlos Mencia. Isn't that crazy though? With Hannibal Buress though, like his Cosby joke is kind of what got things going. I believe. Yeah, it's crazy, man. In this world nowadays, with the cameras and whatnot. Yo, I've heard of a lot of comedians talk about people stealing their act, like Dennis Leary. They was supposedly there's like Bill Hicks, that comedian from back in the day. Word was like Dennis Leary and him were tight, and then like Dennis Leary kind of stole his act, his swag, everything. The smoking cigarettes. I mean, mad comics smoke, but I don't know where it was he was stealing material, man. Yo, that's some sucker ish, man. Like, I swear. I miss man, does BET still have Comic View? I used to love tuning into that, man. People steal because they don't want to fail. Getting booed isn't fun, but it's necessary. Yo, did you ever see that show though on HBO, Crashing? Where it's like there's a bunch of comedians on it. Where it's just that Pete Holmes dude plays like himself, where he's trying to get on in the comedy world. Like it's something he's just doing as a hobby or whatever. But then his wife leaves him and kind of like gives him the boot, kicks him out, and he's going around crashing on other comics' couches. He's going around, you know, hitting all the open mics or whatever. Pretty good show. They try, like, the idea of it is like they're trying to show everyone from like the perspective of a comedian, a hungry comedian trying to get on. Yeah, man, but Rel is funny too, man. No, I haven't seen it, but I suggest anyone that thinking about doing comedy watch comedian Jerry Seinfeld. Seinfeld, the show about nothing. Yo, Whack 100 was saying C-Mac should do stand up. Did y'all catch that? That one clubhouse where he was saying like all these different issues C-Mac's running into, and then he was saying Wack was saying in his opinion that C-Mac music isn't really hitting like that. That people more love C-Mac for being funny and being like eccentric and over the top. And he was saying that like if C-Mac wanted to get into the comedy world, there's some connections. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm not saying he would be the best comic, but I could see C-Mac. I could see Mac doing a little routine. I could see Mac doing like 10 minutes. Hell, anytime he says something, he has to say it 5 times. So that really stretches out. That really stretches out the time, you feel me? But no, Wack was saying he feels that that's actually like a better option for him. Oh, facts, bro. 100%. Oh, what Lonnie say? Oh, C-Mac can't stand up. Oh, I got you, bro. Oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. Listen, people think they can do anything they see people do. You know what I mean? Everyone thinks they can. Everyone thinks they can do anything. Oh, that's nothing. I could do that. I could do that. Being totally ignorant to, the whole situation. And I'm not even just talking about stand up. I'm just talking about a lot of things. People are quick to think that they can just do their thing. But yeah, no, stand up definitely seems like it takes a lot of skill to me. Really, really does, in my opinion. Real talk. Word, yeah. I will say though, I've seen a lot of comedians reuse a lot of jokes. Theo Von talked about bombing and the crowd not realizing he was hosting and he had to keep going out there. Yo, Theo Von's the dude, he's got like a mullet, right, bro? There's some really wacky comedians out there. Yo, what's that one dude's name? Eric Andres? Eric Andre? That dude's crazy, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And shit like that. I don't know. I mess with him. I think in that new movie he's got, I think Rel's in it. I think. I'm not positive, but I think Rel's in that movie, man. Yo, so how often do you do stand up though? Like, do you go on the road? How long you been doing it? Like, break it down a little something for me. And yo, you should stop through tomorrow night, man. You should stop through tomorrow night. I'll have it set up where you can get on here and we could chop it up. I'm interested to hear about this, about the stand up world. For real. That'd be fun, man. See, only problem with me, man, I'm super late night a lot of the time. It's just kind of what my schedule permits. And sometimes it affects the crowd. But yeah, I might see, you guys still in here? He's from Louisiana, but Yeah, definitely, man. Breeze through tomorrow. That'd be fun. I don't know if you're up. Well, you're up late night right now. I've been doing it for 10 years, just trying to catch a wave so I can tour with somebody. I feel you, man. I feel you for real, man. 6 days a week. New sub, Society's 2 cents, number three. Well, thank you, Society's 2 cents. Um, appreciate that. Listen, there's never lack of content over here. You're gonna see video after video drop. You know what I mean? You're gonna see a video about some hip hop news. You're gonna see a video about some NFL stuff or a TV show or a new movie that came out or a crime story or some funny ish in the news. Like you're gonna see it all over here, and you're gonna get the lives too, where you can call in and we can kick it. Best believe it. You're a night owl, okay? Facts. Do you have a TikTok? I don't. Do you have a TikTok? Send AYC a message and he'll connect us. Nah, but I could make one. I could definitely make one though. I haven't really dived into the TikTok world like that yet, man. TikTok, I know it's crazy lit. Is the comedy community big in the TikTok world? I see everything's jumping off on TikTok now. Yo, and Lon, I wanted to see too, man. One of these days, I wanted to experiment. I think I told you already, bro. Me and you to fluck around a little bit with that Twitter Spaces. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Lon? Where it's like you go live on there and people can just join into it. Everybody's doing something on there, but the more you get to see or observe, the better. Jay, with your voice and short news clips, you might do good. Yeah, we can go it. POV is important. No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, society, I don't think there is per se. Like I don't believe they have a straight up monetization um like the way YouTube does, but from my understanding, there's money to be made as far as like deals and sponsors and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just going off what people told me. But like people that I trust their word, you know what I mean? Like not just some ish I just heard on a humbug, you know what I mean? But we'll be putting you in position to be seen though. No doubt. Hey, I appreciate all the support. Word, I love making content. I love having like this podcast like platform, real talk. Real talk. Yeah, Lon, I guess I got to get on that TikTok ASAP. It's not something I really ever thought of like that, but it's seeming like that's definitely the move for sure. Man, I didn't even know Chris Rock had another brother too. Like you guys seen Tony Rock was doing stand up, right? What he was talking about, right? Like, yo, don't do it, don't charge this stage, you will get them hands. Yeah, see, you could keep a link to the YouTube channel. Facts, absolutely. Um, like Tony Rock was going in. Yo, he was like, listen, don't test me. He was like, I don't got a lot to lose, like my brother. um, but then I seen he had another brother speaking out, Kenny. I don't know if he's a comedian too, but that's what Tony Rock was talking about. Yo, there's 10 of us Rock brothers, but I wonder how many of them do comedy. Chris Rock been around forever, man. I swear, all the way from what more recently, he's still getting a lot of roles. Yo, you ever seen that movie he did? Top Five. What matter of fact, Jerry Seinfeld's in it. Jerry Seinfeld's in it, man. Yo, do you guys like shit like Curb Your Enthusiasm? Like the dude, the main writer or whatever, creator for Seinfeld, Larry David does Curb Your Enthusiasm, and what's his name's on there? JB Smoove. Yo, when JB Smoove and Larry David is getting into all their misadventures, oh man, I swear. You don't know how many times I don't watch the Curb Your Enthusiasm episodes. That show is too much. Too much. I want to say what was it? Season 11 just ended a couple months ago. But I've been watching that show since like the very beginning. They had like a couple hiatuses where they were gone for a few seasons, for a few years in between seasons. You know what I'm saying? But they always seem to come back. But it's wild, man. Like when you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, the way Larry David rocks and the way the show goes, I mean, it's a little more like it's like Seinfeld out in L.A., Hollywood, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? On steroids, and you could see it though. You could see it. Like if someone had no clue that he had any affiliation to Seinfeld, I feel like someone would just say, "Yo, this guy reminds me of Seinfeld." Real talk. That's wild, man. I want to know how many of the Chris Rock brothers do stand up though. Real talk. But that sucks, man. The whole joke stealing thing that fucked me up, man. That's tough. I'd be so shook of people stealing my material. You know what I mean? But hold on, let me pull something up, guys. Hang tight, just one brief moment. We're gonna see if this works now or if it's gonna keep glitching out. He was mentioned by mentored by Eddie Murphy. My bad. I thought you said mentioned. Wait. Who was mentored by Eddie Murphy? Oh, Chris Rock. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it. Oh look, yeah, see it's still glitching. It's still going, jumping back to over here. But listen, I'm probably gonna end this live. But like I said, tap into tomorrow. I'm really interested to kick it with you, Micah. If you're interested, I really like to hear your take on this situation and you know everything else. We basically just chop it up about all kinds of stuff. So nah, I don't. I don't really have social media like that. But we'll link up. we'll definitely link up. But yeah, let me slide up out of here, man, and get a little beauty sleep. I appreciate you guys tapping in. Yeah, later, Lon the Don. Thank you for tuning in as always, guys. But yeah, too much drama at these comedy gigs, man. You know what I mean? Well, the Oscars wasn't a comedy show, but they had their master of ceremonies or their hosts cracking jokes, and even though essentially it wasn't a comedy event, it was, you know what I mean? Like, and then we got this situation with Ti. Yo, Ti owes her $1 million. He ain't gonna pay up though. He ain't even pay up all that for that pump and dump scam. Or like I said, when his restaurant closed, the damn bus boys, the dishwasher, the line cooks, no one got their bread. You know what I mean? And he's still trying to get out of this lawsuit. Like I'm sure Lauren knows he ain't gonna pay. You know what I mean? Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it goes down. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Let me slide up out of here. You guys be safe. Have a great night. Stay tuned. Anyone catching this on the playback, like I said, as always, tap in, fluck with me, smash them buttons, the like, the sub, the bell, all that good stuff. Daily content, music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more, y'all. Big shout out to Micah the comedian, Lon the Don, and damn, I'm sorry, hold on. I don't want to miss anyone on the shout out. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Where's my live at? Here it is. I just want to make sure I show everyone. Here it is. I just want to make sure I show everyone the proper love. All right, yeah. Oh, Society's 2 cent number 3. Thank you for tuning in. Micah the comedian. Again, thank you. Uh, Micah the comedian. Everybody. But yeah, let me take my tired ass to bed. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.